Today on Playmakers, the spring sports here at Kansas are thriving and busy. We take a look at soccer, baseball, and even some basketball recruiting action. The Kentucky Derby is off to the races on Saturday, and we're ready to watch them run. The professional sports world is busier than ever with the MLB, professional track, golf, and more. We're checking in on how each sport is doing so far. And our Playmakers have been all over having fun as we wrap up this year. Stick around for our own mic'd up breakdown and an all-access pass with our Photog team. I'm Emily Sutter, your host for today, and welcome to the last episode of Playmakers for the 2025-2026 school year. If you have a phone, you've probably seen the headlines of the #1 ranked college basketball recruit in the country, Tyron Stokes, announcing his commitment to Kansas earlier this week. Now, what does this mean for Bill Self and his Jayhawks? Two #1 picks in back-to-back seasons mean the pressure is certainly on. Here's Playmakers' Emma Hale with all the details you need on this Kansas basketball milestone.
Thanks, Emily. And yes, Kansas has added a major piece to its future. Tyron Stokes, the consensus #1 recruit in the 2026 class, has committed to the Jayhawks, choosing KU over Kentucky. Stokes revealed his decision with a custom NBA 2K cover featuring himself in a Kansas uniform, adding a creative touch to one of the biggest commitments of the cycle. Head coach Bill Self praised his versatility, saying Stokes can score, rebound, and facilitate at a high level. The 6'7" wing brings an elite resume to Lawrence. He averaged 31 points and 13 rebounds per game last season, leading Mount Rainier Beach to a state title and earned McDonald's All-American honors. And historically, this is significant for Kansas. Stokes becomes the second consecutive #1 recruit, following Darren Peterson, who averaged just over 20 points per game as a freshman, and he is now expected to enter the NBA draft. He is also the fourth #1 recruit in the Self era, joining names like Andrew Wiggins and Josh Jackson. Looking ahead, Stokes will be part of a new-look roster in Lawrence, joining freshmen Taylon Kenny, Davion Adkins, Luke Barnett, and Trent Perry. Kansas has also added transfers Leroy Blyden Jr. from Toledo and Keanu Dawes from Utah, giving the Jayhawks additional experience to pair with their incoming class. And just as of this morning, Kansas added another piece to the roster, Grant Mordini, a 6'11" center out of Lake Forest, Illinois. With the nation's top recruit now in the fold, Kansas continues to build toward the 2026-27 season with a mix of high-level talent and new faces. Now, I don't know about you, Emily, but this sure has gotten me excited to be back in Allen Fieldhouse watching the Jayhawks.
Emma, don't make me cry. As a senior, all I want is to be back in the Fieldhouse next fall, but maybe I'll have to make a return for that. Thanks for the update. With Coach Lee on a 5-year extension and the team getting amped after their NCAA tournament appearance this past season, the KU soccer team has an exciting 2026 season ahead, and Playmakers' Jack Kenna is here to give us the scoop on what we can expect. Jack?
Emily, the soccer team has been one of the biggest highlights of the Athletics this year. Not only did the Jayhawks advance to their third Sweet 16 appearance in program history, they managed to do it while also breaking the goal-scoring record with 51 goals this year. Senior Lexi Watts and sophomore Jillian Grigorski both finished the season combining for 21 goals. In fact, it was the first time in program history Kansas had 2 double-digit scorers. It was a team full of standouts, but 3 players earned special honors this season. Junior defender Carolyn Castens and senior forward Lexi Watts earned United States Coaches All-America 4th Team and All-Midwest Region 2nd Team honors, while redshirt sophomore goalkeeper Sophie Daw was chosen for the All-Midwest Region 4th Team. 2025 was a year so successful it saw the team finish with the 4th most wins in program history with 19. And even got head coach Nate Lee a 5-year extension until the end of 2030. Lee signed with Kansas back in 2023, and in both of his seasons in charge have led the Jayhawks to the NCAA tournament. Now here's what Coach Lee said about extending his stay in Lawrence.
I have a deep sense of gratitude towards the Chancellor and Travis and Jason and everyone who was part of that and showed belief in me, the coaching staff, our program. We love it here. We love the athletic department. We love Lawrence. We've been able to make a little progress on the field, and it just gets us even more motivated to try to attack the fall.
Even though key Jayhawks are leaving like Lexi Watts, Kansas has reloaded with a recruiting class consisting of 10 new players. The standout of the bunch is Brooklyn Smith. Smith was ranked the #2 goalkeeper in the 2026 class and makes sure that Kansas is protected in between the sticks for years to come. Emily, Kansas soccer has been on the rise under head coach Nate Lee. Surely you'll make it back out to Lawrence in the fall to catch a game.
Oh, Jack, I'll make it a goal to come back, but I'm for sure counting on you to be at Rock Chalk Park at all the games, cheering on the Jayhawks soccer team this next season. We might be witnessing history now, because if you would have told me that KU baseball is ranked in nearly the top 10, I would have never believed you. Playmakers Trevor Burns is in studio. Now, Trevor, rumor is Coach Fitzgerald and the squad could be hosting an NCAA regional for the first time ever. What do you know about that?
Yeah, that's right, Emily. The college baseball season is coming to a close. But the Kansas baseball season, that seems far from over. The Jayhawks are rolling and can't keep themselves from breaking records. From winning 30 games for the third season in a row, to eyeing their second tournament appearance in 2 years for the first time since the 90s, there's one more record that they have in sight: hosting an NCAA tournament regional game in their own stomping grounds. Hosting a regional is only given to the top 16 teams in all of college baseball and gives them a major advantage when looking to book their ticket to Omaha. Having your own fans pack the ballpark when every game can define your season is precious. However, the road for the Kansas to solidify themselves has not been easy. The committee that decides who can host has not been kind to the Big 12, with just last year TCU being a major example. TCU won 19 conference games and finished within the top 18 in RPI, which is a formula used by the NCAA to calculate who is deserving of making the tournament, and still didn't get to host. With Kansas going into Manhattan last weekend and sweeping rival Kansas State, the destiny seems to be in the Jayhawks' hands on whether or not they end up hosting. Kansas is 17-1 over the last 18 games, 12th in RPI, and have 12 wins against Quad 1 opponents. With a resume like that, it's hard for the committee to not only consider them for a regional host, but also a host to the second round. In the history of Kansas baseball, there has never been a Lawrence regional. With only 10 games left in the season, Kansas is in a position to change that. If the Jayhawks get it done, I know I'll be in attendance, but until then, if you're needing a refresher or maybe even an introduction to this record-breaking team, Playmakers Gabriel Steigers has got you covered on a feature over one specific player making waves.
Kansas baseball is in the midst of a historic season, and right in the middle of it is their center fielder, Tyson Owens.
I think I just played my best when I just let the emotions behind it. Whatever happens, happens.
The reigning Big 12 player and newcomer of the week has made himself into a household name with fans in a big way.
Probably my walk-off against Houston. I think that game collectively was a pretty good one for me, probably a more memorable one.
Swung on, tapped on the ground weakly. Over to grab it is Sabateri. The throw to first is late! The run comes down to score a walk-off infield single. His hallmark moment this season was a 2-home run performance to aid in a comeback, capped off by a walk-off single to help Kansas win the series against Houston.
It's just second nature for us. We're just so comfortable, and I think collectively as a group we're so confident. Just pass the bat to the next guy and give them an opportunity. And as long as we just keep doing that, we just feel like the confidence is there to just win.
The sophomore and Las Vegas native is not only exemplary on the field, but is an incredible guy off the field.
Be a good teammate, be a good person, work hard, and I think those are the 3 biggest things for me too that have affected me positively.
It swung on, hit in the air really well. Right center! God! Kansas gets one closer. Tyson Owens, a solo shot.
Not only play well on the field, but be a better person off the field too, and that's another thing they teach is just we're here to, they want to teach us baseball, but they also want us to become better men and fathers and husbands one day as well.
In a turbulent era for college baseball, Tyson loves Kansas and plans on sticking around next year. Now, I have had the incredible opportunity to broadcast Kansas baseball over the radio waves this year, and one of the countless blessings has been getting to know Tyson.
Tyson Owens homers again, a grand slam. Kansas leads.
So, Even though another great semester of Playmakers is in the books, baseball season still has a long way to go, so stay tuned. Until next year, I'm Gabriel Steigers.
Thanks, Gabe, and we'll see you next year. Heading over to the turf, we saw a few KU football players go pro in the 2026 NFL Draft, and there's even more signing undrafted free agent deals. Playmakers' Lindsey Ryan was there every game covering our team this entire season. Lindsey, what talent of ours got picked up?
Emily, several Kansas football players are taking their skills to the next level after this year's NFL Draft. And for Kansas, this isn't just a one-year story. The Jayhawks have now had a player drafted in 3 straight years, their longest streak since the late 90s. Last Saturday, Enrique Cruz Jr. was the first Jayhawk to hear his name called, going into the 5th round to the San Francisco 49ers. The All-Big 12 honorable tackle started all 12 games last season and allowed just 1 sack in over 350 passing snaps. He'll now join fellow Jayhawk Dominic Puny. Not long after, wide receiver Emmanuel Henderson Jr. was selected in the 6th round of the Seattle Seahawks. With his 1 season in a Kansas uniform, Henderson led the Jayhawks with 45 receptions, 766 yards, and 5 touchdowns, while also leading the Big 12 in the kick return average. He is the first KU wide receiver to get drafted since 2010 and will join 2 former Jayhawks, Bryce Cabledew and Logan Brown. While he didn't hear his name called, Levi Wentz is still heading to the league, signing with the Seahawks as an undrafted free agent, making it 4 Jayhawks in Seattle. Quarterback Jalen Daniels will also continue his football career, signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after the draft. He is not the only one getting a shot. Kicker Laith Marjan is heading to Pittsburgh with the Steelers. He had an almost perfect season, going 14 for 17 on field goals and 40 for 40 on extra points. Defensive tackles Tommy Dunn Jr. and DJ Withers are both signing with the Dallas Cowboys, adding depth to their defensive front. More Jayhawks are furthering their skills on a professional level. Offensive tackle Kobe Baines has earned camp invites from the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. And running back LaShawn Williams will get his opportunity with a rookie minicamp invite from the Chicago Bears. From draft picks to free agent deals to camp invites, it's safe to say the Jayhawks kept their phones busy this weekend. Emily, who are you most excited to see in the big leagues?
Great question, Lindsey. I'd have to say either Laith Marjan or Emmanuel Henderson Jr. Those 2 are my favorite players to watch this past season. Don't go anywhere. We're talking NBA, French Open, and all things LSU football after the break.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back from the break. With the NBA playoffs underway, everyone has their eyes on the best stars, and so do a few of our playmakers. Ulysses Parker and Jude Gussie join us live to break down their NBA dream teams and are building their perfect NBA lineups.
That's right, Emily. Ulysses and I have been challenged with each building the best starting lineup from the players listed. Now, we have a $15 budget, and shout out to Hoop Central on X for the table. Ulysses, start us off with your point guard spot. Who you taking?
I mean, I have to do Steph Curry. He's been one of my favorite players since 4th grade, greatest shooter of all time. That 2015 to 2016 season for him was amazing. First unanimous NBA MVP. I have to build this team around Steph.
Right. To counter that, in my spot, I'm taking MVP Russell Westbrook from 2017. He averaged a triple-double as a 6'3" guard, and his athletic abilities provide him with the tools to be a truly elite defender. Now, moving on to the 2 spot, who do you got?
I mean, I have to do Damian Lillard. I know that we have a couple of shooters right here, but I feel like Steph Curry was not in his best era unless he was with his Splash brother. Now Klay Thompson isn't on this list. Thank God. I'm a little mad at him right now. But Damian Lillard, I mean, that 2022 to 23 season for him was amazing. He's able to create those outside shots. Him and Steph will be great together.
Right. For me at the 2 spot, I've got the best NBA player of all time, and that's Michael Jordan in his MVP and Defensive Player of the Year season when he also won the scoring title in 1988. He won the dunk contest as well. This is him at his athletic peak and one of the best defenders of all time. Now, moving on to the 3 spot, I think we've got the same person, so let's kind of start and explain why we picked him.
I mean, the greatest player of all time, LeBron James. Specifically 2017-2018 LeBron for me, I think that was his greatest season. He played all 82 games, led the Cavs to the finals, and I love LeBron and Curry together. I feel like we saw that in Team USA. They're going to be a great dynamic.
Right, yeah, they have clear chemistry. For me, it's like putting him on that lineup. He's going to be the glue with his playmaking ability, defense, IQ, leadership. And he, of course, elevates everyone around him. So now, get us started on your power forward.
I mean, for me, the 4 and 5 are going to be interchangeable. I got Giannis for this position. I really needed someone who's going to be able to protect that rim. Giannis can do that. 2020 Giannis specifically, he was a beast down low, NBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. I got to go with him.
Right. Kind of in a similar vein, I've got Kevin Garnett, a guy who can guard 1 through 5. Doesn't have any issues getting to the hoop, scoring buckets. He was also the MVP and second in DPOY. Elite player, and elite value for $2. So now, in our center spot, who are you taking?
I mean, just like you said, I got Kevin Garnett. Again, the 4 and 5 are going to be interchangeable for me. But what I've seen with the rest of my roster is a lot of these guys are really offense heavy. I needed someone that was going to be good on D and be able to play all those positions. That 2003-04 KG was amazing, and I think he's going to be the glue to hold this team together.
Right. For me, in my opinion, the biggest steal on this board, and that's 2026 Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, the first unanimous in NBA history, and in my opinion, the most dominant defensive presence ever. His combination of length, athleticism, and skill is something you just don't see, and he's the perfect anchor to this defensive lineup. Now, I think we're both confident in our lineups. Emily, which one do you see taking home the win?
You guys have some great choices. I have to go with Jude. MJ and LeBron are my personal goats, but Ulysia, I agree. LeBron, best player of all time. French Open is coming up starting on May 24th, and it's going to be more than eventful. Playmakers Colton Kennan has the latest on what to expect from the tournament. Colton, what's the word?
Well, Emily, after the Rome Open, the top ATP players head to Paris for the second Grand Slam of the year. But this year, it's going to look a lot different with back-to-back champion and world number 2 Carlos Alcaraz out with an injury. So, Emily, the door is wide open. Now, with the Spaniard out, I'm here to tell you who to bet on to make some deep runs and who to stay far away from at Roland Garros. Now, if you want to make some quick cash, just follow these easy 4 steps. Now, step 1, fade the obvious pick. This is not Jannik Sinner's time to lift the trophy. Now, yes, he's the world number 1, but he just hasn't proven it on clay. He's got 1 clay title, and that came recently, but overall, he hasn't dominated the surface. Plus, he hasn't taken a break from the ATP Tour since January. I don't see him making it past the semifinals, and he'll be losing 250 points this tournament. Now, step 2, pick this dark horse. The Grand Slam has always a player to make a surprise run, and this year I'm looking at Stefanos Tsitsipas. Ranked 79, but way better than that number. A former finalist here, and he's coming off his best tournament of the year in Madrid. He's 4-0 against top 11 players in 2026 and undefeated against lower-ranked competition. He should get a nice early draw, and by no means am I saying he's going to win it all, but lock it in for at least the round of 16. And trust me, I know he's burned bettors, including myself, but this tournament feels different. Now, step 3, don't let the nostalgia cost you money. I know everyone will be rooting for Gael Monfils and his final French Open, but this is not the fairy tale ending. He's outside of the top 100, and he will draw a top 32 seed right away. Now, the crowd will be loud, but it won't be enough. At 39, this is probably a quick exit, so enjoy the moment, just don't bet on it. Now, step 4, stick with me here. The champion will be a first-time Grand Slam winner, Alexander Zverev. Now, he's been knocking on the door for years, and this is his best chance yet. Alcaraz is out, and the draw opens up, and Zverev is a top 3 player in the world playing great tennis. He's already in form in Madrid, and he was a finalist here before. Clay is his best surface, and everything is lining up. Now, I've already put money on him, and I'm thinking about adding more. Bet on the number 3 from Germany. So, Emily, are you going to follow any of these steps heading into the tournament?
Considering your previous tennis experience, I have no choice but to take your advice. Nice racket, by the way. Now, it's time to take the reins because the 152nd Kentucky Derby is almost underway. Playmaker Zach Newkirk tells us what's going on at Churchill Downs tomorrow. Zach?
That's right, Emily. It's time to giddy up because the Kentucky Derby is tomorrow. The biggest horse race in the United States isn't referred to as the greatest 2 minutes in sports for nothing. Thousands of fans fill Churchill Downs in Louisville each May for the first race of the Triple Crown. The Derby's been around for over 150 years now and has given us countless exciting moments with record-breaking runs like Secretariat in 1973, upsets like Mind That Bird in 2009, and Triple Crown wins like American Pharoahs in 2015. Now, with the race being tomorrow, let's take a look at some of the favorites for tomorrow and what to expect.
The first horse to look out for is Renegade. Jockeyed by one of the best, Irad Ortiz Jr., Renegade is the betting favorite and widely picked by experts to finish first. In just 5 races, Renegade has placed first twice and second twice, with both first place finishes coming in his only 2 races of 2026. Another horse with a good shot at winning it is Chief Wallaby. He's a young horse who's only raced 3 times, but nonetheless, he has a ton of potential. Though he only won 1 of those 3 races, he's competing with the same exact trainer and jockey duo from last year's winner, Sovereignty, and the horse's dad is a former champion racehorse. Now, one last horse to watch for, and my personal favorite, is Commandment. Commandment has won 4 straight races. Now that's a hot streak. He even ran in the same sequence of races as last year's winner. He has a top trainer with an 80% win rate, with one of his first wins coming at Churchill Downs. I like Commandment to take home the win tomorrow. Now lastly, one of the most fun parts of the Kentucky Derby and horse racing in general are the unique names. Now some of my favorites in this year's race include Right to Party, Emerging Market, Incredibolt, The Puma, and Wonderdine. And of course, it's hard to forget last year's best name, Journalism. Now make sure to tune into the Derby tomorrow at 5:57 on NBC. Well, that's all from me, Emily. Who's your pick for tomorrow's Derby?
Considering that he's working with Sovereignty's trainer this year and jockey, I'd have to take Chief Wallaby. From reins to reels, we're switching it over to a sport we never cover, professional fishing. And Playmakers' Addie Rabel knows all about it. Addie, what's the big catch?
That's right, Emily. The Bass Pro Tour Yingling Light Lager presented by Yeti is underway, and anglers have officially casted their lines on Beaver Lake. Now, I've caught a few monsters myself, Exhibit A, but this tournament is the best of the best going head-to-head. Here's how it works. The tournament kicks off with 2 qualifying days featuring a total of 51 anglers. It's a catch, weight, and immediate release format, meaning every scoreable bass counts, and anglers are racking up weight all day long. Each day is split into 2.5-hour periods with short breaks in between. After the first 2 days, the angler with the highest combined weight punches their ticket to the championship route. Day 3 is the knockout round. The field gets cut down to 24 and weights reset to 0. From there, only the top 9 move on and the rest are eliminated. Finally, it all comes down to Championship Sunday. 10 anglers, zeroed weights, and 1 last shot. Whoever brings in the heaviest total with that in that day walks away with a $100,000 prize pot and a pretty cool trophy. Now, yesterday was day 1 of qualifying, and Jeff Sprague completely blew everyone out of the water. He caught 27 bass, totaling 51 pounds and 15 ounces, giving him a comfortable 9-pound cushion heading into day 2. Sprague is by far the favorite to win the tournament, as he is a seasoned veteran out on the water, having fished in 146 MLS events and earning 32 top 10 finishes. But the youngsters are not far behind, as 20-year-old rookie Mitchell Robinson sits 3rd on the leaderboard, weighing in at 40 pounds and 11 ounces, and Drew Gill finished his day in 5th place, weighing in at 39 even. Gill recently became the youngest angler in MLF history to surpass $1 million in earnings at just 23 years old, and looks to add to that after this tournament. But with 51 anglers, it could honestly be anyone's contest, but in my opinion, it should be 53 because Emily and I's invitations clearly got lost in the mail, right, Emily?
Addie, you are so right. If it doesn't show, I'll take you to Clinton Lake and we can show off our skills. Our professional baseball gurus, Eli Greenwald and Charlie Marshall, sure have a lot of opinions, and today is no different. Let's hear their takes on who they think the greatest of all time is to ever play the sport of baseball. Boys, I'm all ears.
Thank you, Emily. I'm Eli Greenwald here with Charlie Marshall. And if you've been watching Playmakers for a while, you know that we used to do a lot of debates. So today we're going to throw it back to our roots. And Charlie, we're going to have some fun with this one. We're going to be debating who is the GOAT of baseball. Charlie, you like Shohei Ohtani. Tell me why.
Okay, well, this is pretty easy when you set me up like that. I mean, tell you why. How about I tell you why not? We're talking about Shohei Ohtani. This guy comes over from Japan and throws and hits and pitches like we've never seen before. He's doing something that, as a fan, you could have watched baseball for the last 100 years. You've never seen it before.
100 years, never seen before. Okay, that is just incorrect completely, and I'll tell you why. Because the guy who I like, we're going to talk about the king of crash, the salt and the swat, the great Bambino. We're talking about Babe Ruth. You said he's never done it before. Babe Ruth not only hit 700 homers and won 2 World Series and 2,200 RBIs in 1916. And I let you say your piece. You're going to let me finish. No, you're going to let me finish. In 1916 and 1917, this guy had a 1.75 ERA and a 2.01 ERA.
Eli,
over 20 wins in each year. It's one of the best 2 stretches of all time in the history of baseball pitching.
He pitched, then got traded for literally a can of Coke, and then hit
First
after
of all,
that.
It was a play. It was a play. It was
Okay.
playwrights. First of all, get it right.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. We just try Shohei Ohtani, again, hits, pitches like we never seen. Babe Ruth played back when
is that his fault?
He played in the 10s, 20s, and 30s before the league. It was only white players in the league. This guy didn't play baseball.
Here's the way I look at it.
That's how old he is.
Here's the way I look at it. He's the most dominant player in his era compared to any other player in their era in the history of baseball, period. Period. It's not his fault he played in that era.
If I put Babe Ruth in the game today, if he was playing in place of Shohei Ohtani, you can't tell me that he would be more productive than Shohei Ohtani.
That's not the argument, Charlie. That's not the argument.
If we can look at their swings, I don't know if we have that video, we can look at their swing comparison. Ohtani's, he's so much better of a player. Look at this right here. Shohei Ohtani. Let's watch the swing. It's perfect. This is crushed. Probably 480 feet, not coming back, gone. Now, this is Eli's GOAT, everyone. Let's take a look at Babe Ruth. What a hack here from the slugger, right? Really got a lot of that one, didn't he, Eli?
You see what he's doing with his... Hold on. You saw what Shohei did with his hips, and you saw what Babe did.
One more time,
and you saw what Babe did with his hips.
Hey,
you saw what Shohei did with his hips, and you saw what Babe did with his hips. Before Babe Ruth, people did not hit home runs. People just swung with their hands. He called it choke hitting. Babe Ruth invented swinging with your hips. He invented driving the baseball. He made this game what it is. He's the greatest player of all time, both on the mound and at the plate.
I can't take a guy who went against you and me on the mound and plumbers back in the day. So I think we know who's taking this one. I don't think it's not Babe Ruth. I'll tell you that. That's all we have for today. Emily, who's your Major League Baseball GOAT?
Wow, I'm getting all of the good questions today. Well, I'm going to pick modern baseball. I really enjoy watching Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. Charlie, I'll give it to you. Duh. Now, college football is a frequent topic on our show, but let's narrow in on one specific team, the LSU Tigers. Playmakers Jacob Johnson shares his thoughts on what the season will look like for his favorite team. Jacob, what's in store for the Tigers?
You guys know I've been waiting all year long to do this segment. And I know it's only April, but it's not too early to look at a quick preview for next football season. And what better team to preview than the greatest program in the country, the LSU Tigers. Today, I will be taking absolutely zero slander from that other BS conference. I'm talking to you, Trevor Burns. Indiana will never come close to the real GOATs of college football. But besides that, last year, LSU was supposed to be the real deal. They had a great defense, but the offense looked as slow as Eli's fastball, which resulted in Brian Kelly getting fired. Yet, they brought in the guy, the man himself, former Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin and friends. The LSU Tigers will retain their defensive coordinator Blake Baker, who had this team rank 15 in scoring defense and 25th nationally. In total defense, they also signed the #1 recruit in the country, defensive tackle Lamar Brown, as well as a highly ranked Deuce Geralds. I expect very little drop-off from this unit in this upcoming season. And moving over to the offensive side, Kiffin brings over his offensive coordinator Charlie Wise Jr. from Ole Miss. And last season, this guy had the Rebels scoring 38 points per game, and they led the SEC in yards per game, passing yards, and rushing touchdowns. They also managed to grab former Arizona State QB Sam Leavitt out the portal, which should be a massive upgrade from Garrett Nussmeier. And Leavitt's time at ASU, he passed for over 4,500 yards and 34 touchdowns, and also a Big 12 title and a college football playoff appearance under his belt where they almost beat Texas. But let's move on to that schedule. Let's see, let's get that full screen here. First game of the season, we got Clemson. They're absolutely washed. That's a win. Louisiana Tech, completely irrelevant. That's a win. Now, for the game of the season at Ole Miss. Guys, if Ole Miss was that good, Kiffin wouldn't have left. A&M, that's a win. Kentucky's a win. M-State's a win. Auburn, win. Now, here's where the schedule gets good. Dixieland delight my ass. That's a win over Bama. Win over Texas. Win over Tennessee. Win over Arkansas. Anyways, guys, it's been a fun year on Playmakers, and I cannot wait to be back reporting this fall and watching the LSU Tigers. Emily?
Thanks, Jacob. You will have to keep us updated on LSU and how they're doing when you're back in the fall. Australian track and field legend Gout Gout is hot off the block and making laps this year, and there's no one better than Grant Shear to talk about it. Grant?
Thanks, Emily. Now I'm going to throw a curveball at you guys here. Do you believe in superpowers? Because I do. Well, super speed at least. Now, if I were to ask you who the fastest person in the world was, you would probably say Usain Bolt, and while you'd be right, you might not be for long. All the way across the world in Australia, 18-year-old sprinter Gout Gout is raising eyebrows. Why, you might ask? Well, Gout Gout just broke Usain Bolt's under 20 200-meter record. And not just broke it, he destroyed it. Bolt's old record was an insane 19.93. That's an average of less than 10 seconds per 100 meters, which is nuts. But Gout Gout said, nah, watch this, and ran a 19.67. Don't laugh, grow up.
And 1967, so, oh, sorry guys.
That time ranks him 16th in the world all time at just 18. So did this time just come out of nowhere? No. Gout Gout has been about this. As a 14-year-old, he ran a 10.57 100-meter dash, which numbers don't do it justice. Go run a 100-meter dash, track your time, and then let me know. Now, back to present day, let's just check in with his 100-meter time now. Oh, a 10-second flat at 18. Geez, as Gout Gout gets older and stronger, this time could very easily drop into world record times. Something interesting to look at is how he runs his race. He's not hot out of the blocks. If we look at this video here, the guy in blue smokes him for probably about 10 meters. Then Gout Gout starts striding out, which, by the way, every step of his at full speed covers 8.5 feet. Like, are we being so serious? That's insane. Once Gout Gout breaks out, especially in the 200 where he has more time to stride out, it is game over for the competition. Now, how likely is it that Gout Gout can beat Usain Bolt's record and become the fastest person ever? Well, let's take a look at the tapes at 18 years old. Gout Gout weighs 163 pounds while Bolt was 190. But Gout's secret weapon is his Achilles tendon. It works like a spring, so every one of his strides burns less energy while generating more power. In the last 30 meters head-to-head, Usain Bolt would start to slow down while Gout Gout would speed up. I mean, I just cannot wrap my head around this, and I know I'll be keeping up with Gout Gout for the foreseeable future, just so I can tell you guys I said so. With that being said, Emily, who wins, you running 100 meters or Gout Gout running the 200?
Gout Gout would likely finish minutes ahead for even that short length, and I would need to ramp up my rec center routine to catch Gout Gout. Now, we have a ton of great tournaments happening on the LPGA Tour and PGA Tour right now. Let's swing it over to Lauren Ritchie for an update on who's excelling in them. Lauren, who's on par?
Emily, we had a weekend to remember on the golf course from both the LPGA Tour and PGA Tour, and I'm here to fill you in on all the putts you've missed. Don't lie, because I know you've missed a lot of those birdie putts. Over first to the LPGA's Chevron Championship that took place in Houston, Texas, and the trophy returns to Nelly Korda for the second time in 3 years. Korda was so untouchable that no one got within 4 shots of her the entire weekend. She captured her 3rd major title and returned to the world #1 spot for the first time since August. She celebrated in the best manner possible, a cannonball into the 4.5-foot pool built to the right of the 18th green, keeping the tradition alive at this major that dates back to 1988, followed by the bathrobe ceremony. The job is not finished for the 27-year-old, who is back on the course for the Riviera Maya Open at Mayakoba in Mexico, with round 2 going on as we speak. Over to the PGA, the Zurich Classic of New Orleans, also known as the only 2-man team event on tour. This year, it was the Fitzpatrick brothers coming out on top. Matt Fitzpatrick, the world #3 golfer, arrived at this tournament as arguably the hottest player in golf, with 2 wins this spring, including the weekend before at the RBC Heritage. The Englishman finished with a tournament record 31 under 257 total, but not without some drama, as they lost a 4-stroke lead on the back 9. They recovered when Matt stuck a bunker shot on the par 5 18th to a foot from the hole. Alex knew all he had to do was tap in a virtual gimme. As his putt dropped, he crouched, put one hand over his face, and then rose to embrace his older brother. Following the putt, Alex said, quote, "I couldn't feel my hands. I couldn't feel my legs. I couldn't feel anything," end quote. His PGA Tour card is now granted through 2028 with automatic spots in the 6 tournaments you can see on your screen. This weekend for the PGA, we've got the Cadillac Championship in Miami, Florida, and Alex Fitzpatrick is currently competing as he looks to make the weekend cut. An unforgettable weekend we had, Emily. We may have to pair up and try to put up the same numbers as the Fitzpatrick brothers and Nelly Korda did. What do you say?
Lauren, I'd love to throw on a polo and hit the course, so I'm more than in. But don't count on me for any round-winning shots. Stick around because we have our first ever Mic'd Up breakdown, our Photog All Access, and a special tribute to our seniors on the show. We'll be back. Welcome back. If you've ever wondered what it's like to be a photographer behind the scenes, then you're in luck. Playmakers' own Emma Stanfield and Charlie Butler take us inside the lens in this week's edition of Playmakers All Access.
What's up, Playmakers? Today, me and Charlie are taking you guys on an all-access look to see what it's like to shoot a college softball game.
That's right, Emma. Today, we're shooting KU versus Iowa State softball, and looks like the game's already started, so let's get in there.
Okay, guys, so usually when we get into the game, we go over here. Sometimes we film behind the net, right around there, but we're gonna start over there, so come follow me. And usually it's like right down here. So sometimes we'll go all the way down here and shoot from like that angle right there, so that the net doesn't get in our way. The bad thing about softball and baseball is that sometimes the net like changes your focus on your camera. So sometimes we like to shoot out in the open and try and like reach over, but we're just gonna probably sit right here for now.
Just kind of like when I first get here, I'm just shooting and then editing settings, figuring things out, making sure everything looks good. So that's kind of the process we're in right now. All right, we're moving to the other side now. We got some good photos over there, but I think it's time to switch it up things, get new angles.
Okay, like I said, sometimes I like going down here just so I can get some more pictures of the outfield. So right now I'm taking photos, but I might switch to video soon. Also, I don't shoot like both video and photo for every single game, but it really just depends on how I feel and like kind of what I need at that moment and for that game. Ooh, go, 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 go. Oh my gosh. That's a wrap for our all-access look into what it's like to shoot a game as a playmaker.
Emily, what do you think about our creative team?
Thank you both. Our show would not be the same without our super talented photogs. Mic'd Up is kind of our thing here on Playmakers, and we've got one athlete here to break down some of our personal plays during Mic'd Up. Playmakers Tyler Brewer gives us his takes. Tyler?
Thank you, Emily. And all year long, us Playmakers have been breaking down plays from the professional sports world. But I think now it's only fair if we do the same for some of our own clips. Let's start it off here with sand volleyball. Wasting no time, we're going to have Case Spears, our own producer, getting ready to get a bump right here, and he does a great job. Gets this bump, gets that ball right over the net. We have Lauren Ritchie approaching. She's going to go ahead and get another bump, but here's where Lauren goes wrong. She hits it short, forcing her teammate Emma Noble right here, our other producer, to have to run up to this net, and we have the tower, the baby giraffe himself, Ben Vasco, right there at the net. He is a Hall of Fame intimidator, folks, and this is why. Goes up for this ball. It might be the worst lane or net violation you've ever seen, but he spikes that right down in Emma Noble's face. Nothing Noble could do right there. Frankly, I think that one's on Lauren. I think there should have been a discussion afterwards. Feel bad to be her teammate. Anyways, we're going to go back to Lauren here, though, with some more volleyball. Now, Lauren's getting ready to serve this ball over the net. We have the knees bent right here, but just the posture's not there. She's not ready for this play. And, folks, do not roll your wrists on this serve, and this is why. Sends that one to the other court. I think Lauren needs a sobriety check after whatever performance this was at volleyball. And this final performance is why. We have a serve right here from our own Ben. And Ben, not known for his best serves, but right here, this is an ace. Puts it in the perfect position, and there is no communication, folks. Emma, if you're going to go for best duo, you got to have the best communication too, and it was lacking right there. We're going to move on now, though, to some dodgeball, and it's our own Ben right here again. Ben does a great job of just getting the arm back, firing, and he takes Jude out, a knockout blow right there to put him down. And folks, our playmakers, we got cannons. Look at that throw right there from Ben. Fires it away. Now this one misses, and our own Emma Hale loads up and fires right back at Ben. He's unable to catch that ball, and folks, it was over for him. But hey, our final clip, if I'm going to be throwing shade at everyone else, I should probably do it at myself a little bit. I don't know if we remember this play from the fall, but it's flag football. Our playoff game, the final play of the game, going for a two-point conversion. We got the ball right here at the 2-yard line. Touchdown wins the game. A stop wins it for the Playmakers. Playmakers in blue, by the way. Snap back. The throw is going to come in here, and it's going to go right around this area. So that's where I need you to look, everyone. Right there. Hands up in the air, high pointing the ball. Now, this is me in coverage right here, folks. And I do what no DB should do, and tip it to the other team. Folks, lost us the game. Just awful. Look at the celebration on your screen right there. Man, the sour taste of defeat. We've had some highs, we've had some lows. Emily Sutter, what was your favorite play from the Playmaker season?
Tyler, I don't know how kickball from earlier this year did not make the cut, but that game might have been my favorite thus far. Since this is my last show, I want to take a second to say how grateful I am for the show and this group of people. I would not be the sports journalist I am today without the show, and I've been able to truly find myself through our weekly broadcast. We have an even better crew that I appreciate so much, so thank you all for working so hard and making the show the best opportunity I've had at KU. It's more than just a show on Friday, it's a family, and I'll never forget everything I've learned during my time as a Playmaker. Now, we're sending off our seniors, including myself, into the world of sports outside of KU. Moving over to the desk for our last roundtable of the year.
Thank you, Emily. Now, come on over here when you get a chance, but you guys, we can't cry yet. My heart rate is sky high right now because I don't know what to expect. But I want everyone to know first, how long have you been on Playmakers? Jack, we'll start with you.
I've been on Playmakers for 4 years.
Jeez, okay. Emily, how long?
This is my second year on Playmakers.
Okay, I'm at 3.5 years. Emily, or Lindsay?
I'm at 3 years now. I think I'm at 1.
Okay, all of us playing a huge role. Now, we have to ask, what has been your favorite Playmakers memory? Jack?
I think my favorite Playmakers memory was after we won the Guarantee Rate Bowl. Got to celebrate with all my teammates, but then also got to see all you guys, and Lily Hennick, and just, it was like one of my personal favorite memories as an athlete, but then getting to share that with you guys was really cool. And I'm just going to throw it in there, Thanksgiving. I mean,
that's a good
getting
one.
to cook for everyone,
Yeah.
sing karaoke, that was always one of my favorite weeks of the year.
It was so fun to watch you play in that bowl game and then see you at the end, you know.
Yeah.
All sweaty and in your uniform. We don't have we'll
Sweaty,
spare you the picture,
sweaty,
but
didn't even play, but still sweaty.
All right, Emily.
I'll go next. I have had so many great memories. I honestly think some of my favorites have just been our extracurriculars.
Oh,
you know, of course I have roommates at home, but I feel like I'm always like, oh, bye guys. Okay, I'm going to do something with Playmakers, or oh, I'm going with my Playmakers friends, and they're always like, okay, but they always never really know what I'm getting up to because it's always something different. Like Thanksgiving, Mic'd Up has been some of my favorite. Dodgeball with Mic'd Up and everything like that. But truly, I mean, I think the best experience has just been getting to know everybody on the crew, and you really get to know everybody every Friday and throughout the show, but also just, you know, you're at games with one another, you're riding in the car with one another. I loved going to the Chiefs Stadium last year. That was super cool. But, you know, I feel like I've tried to make the most of 2 years, and I feel like I've really done that, and it's obviously thanks to everybody here. So my favorite memory, like pretty much everything. So everything under the sun. Lauren, your turn.
It's really hard to pinpoint one. I think of all of the friends it's brought me. I'm like sweating saying this. I like don't want to cry, but it's brought me Lindsay, one of my best friends, and we went to Chicago, and I think that's one of my favorite trips we've been on because like in high school I never thought I would have gotten to go to Arizona for the bowl game or to Chicago to travel, and that's all because of Playmakers. So definitely that, but yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is just everything we do outside of the show. Like it's kind of like a sorority, or I guess in my case, like I'm not in a sorority, and so these are like my sorority people that that just feel like home. So I'm always gonna go hang out with Playmakers and do this, and everyone gets it. Like everyone here gets what we do. We put in so much work, and we all get it. And I think the best part is just having that group of people that understand it. So a lot of memories, but really everything outside of the show is probably the first thing I'll think of when I leave here, sadly.
Yeah.
Lindsay, let's hear it.
Gosh, I feel like there are so many moments that I can't just pick one, but I feel like I've just had the privilege of, one, calling this crew my family, and also just getting to travel to all the places I've gotten to go. Chicago was so cool. San Diego was so fun. It was so fun. I got to go with so many fun people, and we made the most of it for sure, even though we didn't make it as far as we wanted. But I'm just so grateful that I have people I can call my family for the rest of my life now.
Yep. Now, Grace, let's hear your favorite memory.
I would say my favorite memory, kind of similar to as you guys said, is there's so many to pick from. It's kind of hard to pinpoint one. I really enjoyed the trivia night a month or two ago. That was fun.
That was fun.
Yes, I really enjoyed that. But really just getting to know everyone. And since I've been here only for a year, it's been really nice to just get to know everyone. Meeting you guys, getting to know you guys has been a really big privilege
Yeah.
and pleasure.
And we're so proud of you, Grace, for stepping on
Yeah.
camera. This is her first time on
Yes.
camera,
Yay,
and
Grace!
what you don't see is all the work she puts in behind the scenes. Like, she literally runs our show. Like, you guys are seeing this
With
because
Casey
of
Dimmer, of
everything
course,
you
and
do.
Mike Emmett.
So
and their own
Well, and you
teleprompter. There's a
also,
whole
like,
there's a whole team.
We're all talking about the extracurriculars. There's a lot of stuff that we plan to do,
Mhm.
like for the show, but then we
Yeah.
also just like do a lot of unplanned stuff because we
Mhm.
actually like being around
Yeah.
each other
Mhm.
too. Like
Yeah.
the formal or little funny like stuff we do like at someone's house. Like
Mhm.
those are completely
Yeah.
unplanned. Someone sends a text message that night and everyone's there.
Yeah,
Like,
I know I can text you guys and you're up for anything. Like,
Mhm.
you're the siblings in the family I never had. So if I
Yeah.
ever want to go play pickleball because I don't have siblings that will go with me,
Perfect.
I've got a bunch with me here.
Yeah.
So
I think the coolest thing about our group, us seniors as well, but just with who we have, our juniors, sophomores, everyone is there. Everyone is hardworking. It's truly so sad to leave, but I am just so excited to see what everybody does next year
We're
because
all
it's
gonna do great
only
things.
getting bigger and better.
Absolutely.
So I know our producers put something together, something very special for this final show. So let's take a look.
Hi, Playmakers. I just wanted to come here and tell you how much I miss you guys, but more importantly, I wanted to tell you guys how incredibly proud I am of you and for reaching this accomplishment in your lives. I know that this won't be the only major accomplishment that you guys reach because I cannot wait to see the incredible things that you guys do in your post-grad lives. Just meeting you guys from day one and just working with you guys, I still see the incredible things that you guys do. I don't miss a show, I don't miss an episode, I don't miss anything that you guys post on socials because you guys still inspire me to do what I do today because you guys are so incredibly talented. Do not forget who you are, don't forget what you've done, don't forget what you've done to reach this point to where you are today because trust me when I tell you, it will help you when you reach post-grad. Everything that I learned through Playmakers, every person that I met, every opportunity that I took, and every memory that I made, I have carried with me into my postgrad, and it has helped me become the person that I am today. And I'm telling you, you guys should do the same thing because you will flourish in life. Playmakers has taught me so much, and it's introduced me to the most incredible people and the best lifelong friends. I'm telling you that you guys will be friends with these people for the rest of your life. It's so fun to catch up with all of you and see what you guys are doing, and I know that you guys are going to be the next group to go out into the world and show everyone who we are and what we do, and what we've learned on there creates the most amazing things. I am so proud of you guys again. Give Cal a hug, give each other a hug. Remember these days forever because you will never forget them, and I'm telling you, Playmakers is truly the most incredible thing. I love you guys so much. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to help. If you want to talk, if you want to hang out, if you're in the Kansas City area, if you want to go to Casey Current game, holler at me. I am so happy to help, and again, I'm so proud of you guys. Keep doing amazing things and keep doing great work because you guys are awesome. Love you all. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Hey Playmakers, congrats on the awesome year and on all the content that you're able to create. It is truly no easy feat, and you guys should be super proud of what you've made. You should never forget about the legacy and the impact that you left at KU and amongst all the people around you in this room, as this is truly something special and a moment that you'll always cherish for the rest of your life. Don't forget about the people beside you, and always remember where home is. Rock Chalk.
What's up, seniors? I miss you all, and congratulations on your last show. I'm so proud of all of you. Even though you guys are a little bit younger than me, a lot of you guys made such a big impact on my time at KU and with Playmakers, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm currently a reporter still in Topeka at WIVW, and I also recently became the weekend morning anchor there, so that's exciting, and it just goes to show that Playmakers can really set you up for success in anything that you do. So if I have some advice for you, I would just say to really just be patient and try to find a niche that you like, because all of you guys are so talented, and I've seen it firsthand, and I'm just so proud of all you guys. I miss you, and congratulations.
Oh my goodness, you guys did it. Welcome to the Playmakers Hall of Fame, to all the Playmaker seniors that graduated this year. Proud of all you guys. You guys been putting in all the work. You know, I see what all the work you guys do on Fridays sometimes, coming on their little Instagram lives every now and then. You guys been doing your thing. I've been upgrading social media. The show's been getting better and better. I'm proud of you guys. I just want to give a quick special shout out to Lindsay and Lauren. Love you guys. You know, I remember those days when I was in college. We were on shows together, and you guys even produce Playmaker together. Y'all are a dynamic duo, and I want y'all to keep in contact with each other because y'all are talent. You guys are talented. You guys could do a lot together in the future. So, you know, I see a bright future ahead for you guys. And to all the other Playmaker seniors, keep doing your thing. You know, the job offers are gonna come. You know, just a quick little advice for y'all. The offers you get, make sure, you know, you pick the ones with the most cheese, the most bread. If you don't know what I mean, the most money. You know, and know your worth for sure. And just keep pushing. You know, I'm proud of you guys. I can see the potential, and I see a lot of talent. And for all the upcoming, you know, people that are filling in, gonna be seniors next year, and the Playmakers, make the show even better than it was. You know, Case and Emma, shout out to y'all. Y'all obviously did y'all thing. Y'all produced good shows. I'm seeing them, as I said earlier. And whoever's taking over for Playmakers, I know y'all gonna do just as good or even better. So, you know, keep Playmakers rolling. Rock Chalk, and congratulations again. Welcome to the Playmakers Hall of Fame, y'all. I'm proud of y'all.
Congratulations to another batch of Playmakers seniors for taking the next step. Barry, I'm so glad you could finally. Oh, Barry graduated last year. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot for a second. I just had to remind myself. But yeah, congratulations to everybody. Hope you're all having a fun time at graduation. I know Jackson and I were just texting a couple days ago, thinking about all the good times that we had around this time. So I know you guys are having a great time. I've seen everyone posting, having a blast. It was fun to catch him in all the episodes this year and see what you guys are up to. We need to do maybe an athletic department rebuild. I think we need somebody at the top. We need a recruiter. We need some more finances coming in to help, you know, boost up the intramural teams a little bit. I think that was a little bit disappointing to see this year. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing with you guys. You guys are going to be set up for success. It's going to be a fun time for you post graduation. I'm here at the ballpark, here at the Astros ballpark, checking on in, showing you that you can do it. You're going to be just fine. The opportunities are going to present themselves to you. And Emma asked me that I give you guys some sort of advice and kudos going forward. If I could tell you one thing, I'd say whatever you end up doing off the bat, whether it's an internship, something related to broadcast, graphic design, photography, whatever it might be, you got to do it every single day. I think that's what I've realized here post-grad is, you know, when you're showing up and doing something for a job, you're doing it every single day. It's not like Playmakers show where you do it every single Friday or every other Friday, you know, and you're just working on that. You got to do it every single day. And the more you work on it, the better that you'll see your craft become. So wishing you all well. Hope you have a fun graduation, and Rock Chalk.
Hi guys, congrats on graduation. I can't wait to see where all of you end up, and hopefully you took away just as much as I did from this show during your time at KU. I'm so glad I got to work alongside so many of you, and I've loved watching all of your guys' stuff and watch you guys grow over the last few years. And hopefully one of you will end up on the East Coast with me so we can hang out. But just know that everything that you learned with Playmakers is going to help you in the future in whatever job that you end up taking, whether it be in sports or in broadcast or not. And just enjoy these last couple weeks alongside your friends, because there's no place like KU, and these last couple weeks will be super fun. So Rock Chalk, I love you all, and good luck.
What's up, Playmakers? This is Jackson Reed checking in from Teaneck, New Jersey, and I just wanted to congratulate everybody on another phenomenal season of Playmakers, and especially to the seniors that are graduating and going on to something bigger and better. You guys are a part of the foundation that built Playmakers. You built the culture, you built the show from not only from a standpoint of being best friends, but also you guys make phenomenal content as well. I'm super proud of all of you. I know you guys are going to do phenomenal things. Rock Chalk as always, guys. Have a good one.
Hey seniors, it's LM, and I just wanted to congratulate you guys on such a great year. Not only have you learned how to put on such a good show, but you learned so many valuable skills that you'll take with you for the rest of your lives. I know each and every one of you are going to do great things, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish. Rock Chalk, and I'll see you next time.
Congratulations, Jack, on your graduation. Over the past 5 years, you've achieved a lot, from playing on football team to being on club golf, and even being in Sigma Chi. You really have done it all. I know going into the real world can seem pretty scary, but I am very excited for you and can't wait to see where you end up landing. Good luck and congrats again.
Jack, super proud of you, man. Congrats from Playmakers to football to club golf, Sigma Chi. You've done tons of things at KU, and your legacy will definitely be remembered. Super excited for you and your next chapter, and happy to be up here celebrating. Rock Chalk.
Hi there, I'm Gina Jackson, and this is Greg Jackson, and we are the proud parents of Jack Jackson.
Jack, we are so very proud of you. You had quite the experience at KU. First Sigma Chi, then the football team, then the golf team, and lastly, you had the honor of leading the student body in parking tickets. That said, I can't thank Playmakers enough for providing a venue and support that allowed you to pursue your passion to talk about sports and share your knowledge in a fun but professional way. It's been fun watching you grow in so many ways. I'm going to miss KU, and I'm going to miss Playmakers.
Jack's journey has definitely been God-driven. His decision to go to KU was a surprise to us, given other choices like LSU that were family familiar. But Jack has always wanted to journey his own path, and he sure did at KU. When he came home at Christmas his freshman year, he told me he was going to try to walk on the football team. My mother instinct kicked in and reminded him of academics, a double major, and being a pledge in a fraternity on campus. His response to me was, "Mom, I've wanted to be a college quarterback my whole life." My reply to him was, "Son, chase your dreams." His vast experiences at KU have been wonderful, but Playmakers really gave him purpose and gave him the opportunity to do what he loves best. Talk about sports, all day, every day. It is one of his many God-given talents, and we are forever grateful for Playmakers staff and faculty that supported him and allowed him to shine through his passion of sports broadcasting and journalism. Congratulations, Jack.
Rock Chalk.
Hey kiddo, I am pretty sure you're now noticing that it's just me doing this instead of your mom. Let's just say that for some reason, I was given the instructions on what to do. Mistakes were made, and it's just gonna be me doing this. I'm gonna invoke the rule that you heard most of your childhood. Don't tell mom. That being said, just wanted to tell you how proud we are of you. I can't believe it's already been 4 years. Can't believe how fast it went. It doesn't seem all that long ago that we were at KU doing just a visit of the campus and seeing how excited you were to go there and all the things that you could do. It doesn't seem that long ago. Coming up here on your last episode here at Playwriters, it's unbelievable how quick everything went. Can't wait for you to graduate. Can't wait for you to move on to the next thing in your life. Can't be more proud of you if we tried. Love you, kiddo.
Emily, congrats on your last Playmakers broadcast and on your upcoming graduation. I am so proud of you, and it has been so amazing to watch how far you've come, not just in these 4 years, but throughout your whole life. You've done so much in your time at KU and in Playmakers. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching all of the things that you've been able to produce through Playmakers, whether it's just watching your little broadcasts or watching the video packages or the interviews that you did. It has all been so cool, and you've just wowed me every single time. It's also been so amazing to see the community you've been able to find in your Playmakers friends, and hearing all about the fun stuff that you guys are able to get up to is just incredible. And I also want to commend you for your dedication to Playmakers. No matter what happens the day or even the evening before, you're always there bright and early, ready to go by Friday morning, which I really respect a lot. So congratulations again. I'm so proud of you, and enjoy this last broadcast, and congrats on your graduation.
Hey, it's Mom.
And Dad.
We are just here. We are so excited to have this opportunity to tell you congratulations, and that we are so proud of you. It's really hard to believe that this journey, this 4 years, is coming to an end. And it has just been a joy to watch you flourish, especially in Playmakers over this 4 years. I remember us talking freshman year about how this was something you were so hopeful that you would get to be a part of, and that you were going to do everything you could to make an impact here if you got to be part of it. And I would say definitely watching that you have. And it's been my pleasure to just hear about your stories and your interviews and producing, and we've definitely watched you grow and succeed in Playmakers. And the other thing I want to say is just what a great group of people you've found and connections you've made. These connections will last a lifetime. It has just been so much fun getting to know all of your Playmakers friends and the wonderful people that are part of this. So in closing, congratulations, best of luck, and I just love you and I'm proud of you so much.
Emma, you know, I think one of my fondest memories is our mutual love of sports and how we bonded over sports. And when you went to college, you wanted to be part of the sports journalism program, and you set your sights on being on Playmakers and how hard it was and how hard you had to work to get on Playmakers. And then when you were on Playmakers, how wonderful you were. The things that you did on that program were completely amazing. And Mom and I could just not be more proud of you. And the best part about this is that this is just the beginning of your journey. And I can't wait to see the next 20 years of what's going to happen. So I just love you, Honey Bear.
Yeah. In closing, we just want to say we're proud of you. We love you.
Rock chalk, baby.
Rock chalk, baby.
Hi, Lindsay. Congrats on graduating. I'm so proud of you and everything you've done. I can't even imagine how many hours you spent and how much time you put in out of school for your major, and I'm just so proud of everything you've done in Playmakers, from behind the camera and in front of the camera, to taking the photos on the sidelines. I know you really like it, and I know a lot of people appreciate all of it, your hard work. Love you.
Hi, Lindsay Lou. Oh my goodness, we can't believe 4 years have come and gone. Grandma still thinks you're just a junior, so she lost a year in there somewhere. But anyway, we are so proud of you, and we just can't believe what you have done in the last 4 years with Playmakers. From behind the scenes, being in front of the camera, you're producing, everything you've done. You have so many wonderful experiences and so many people to thank for all your success. You're gonna have lasting friendships forever and so many memories, from your road trips to being in the studio to everything you've done.
Very proud of you, Lindsay. It's been fun to watch every week. All the things you've tried, all the things you've gotten better at. Can't wait to see what's next.
We love you.
Love you.
So does Riley.
Rock chalk.
Hey, Lauren, Dad here. Just want to send you a quick message and congratulate you on your upcoming graduation at KU. You've had an outstanding 4 years. I've really enjoyed watching you grow up in the Playmaker studio. You've gone from an inexperienced freshman to now a great senior leader and mentor for all the underclassmen in the program. Your mom and I are extremely proud of you. You're a beautiful person inside and out. And I know when you were young, we used to tell you we only had one child because we hit perfection on the first one. Well, that's now reality. You're a great kid. It's a real honor to be your dad, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds. Love you.
Hi, thank you to Case and Emma for giving me this opportunity to talk about Lauren. Thank you to Cal for always putting together a dream team of Playmakers. Lauren, you know I love you. You know I am amazed with everything you do. I've enjoyed these last 4 years. On your journey at KU, pursuing a journalism degree, your coursework, you've excelled. Your passion for the Kansas Association of Broadcasters has been fun to watch. And of course, your beloved Playmakers. I've enjoyed watching you in front of the camera, behind the camera, and everything in between. I've enjoyed you and Lindsay's road trips. Those were a blast. You are amazing, you know that, and I can't wait for the next part of your chapter to see where you go. I think you're gonna do great. I love you, but I know you're not here to see me. I think you are here to see your girls. They say rock chalk. Love you, Lauren.
Our seniors.
We needed those. Thank you. We needed those.
We're gonna mute the TVs real
Yes.
quick. Thank you, Grant.
My goodness.
Guys, we would not have the show we have without you guys. Your family is so proud of you. The alum is so proud of you. We are so proud of you. I think I just was crying because I'm not only losing such great reporters, but my really good friends. So I just love you guys so much.
Some of the hardest working people that have ever been on Playmakers. Some of my first friends at KU that I've had, even probably my first 2 friends at KU. So thank you guys for everything. I'm so appreciative of it. And you guys deserve your time. So
You guys built this show from the ground up, so we are just so appreciative, and your legacy will always continue. And when you walk the hill this graduation season, remember that Playmakers always loves you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cal, for organizing the stoles, and Eli for all your help as well.
Yay! Let's put them on,
Put
guys.
them on, please, please put them on. I'll turn your spots back.
Oh my goodness, it's official.
Wait, got it.
Oh.
Put it on.
Oh well.
My color
Oh my
It
goodness.
matches.
They're perfect.
Oh, it gets perfect.
Oh, I love them.
Hey.
Thank you guys. You guys are the best. Oh my
Of course,
goodness.
guys, nobody move. Nobody move. We have one final documentary for our viewers that was created by Playmakers' very own Emma Stanfield. We'll go ahead and watch it
Take
now.
a look. Make us cry more.
Playmakers has meant more than words can even say. These last 4 years have been incredible, and like these are my best friends. It's like a little sorority house of its own, and these are the people that I get to call my best friends. Like Playmakers really feels like home.
It's a really cool way to like craft your vision for who you want to be on camera and as a writer and as a reporter, because it's not a class. There's no guidelines, there's no grades.
I would not be the student journalist that I am today without Playmakers. I remember my sophomore year, I just wanted to be on Playmakers so bad. It's more than just a student media program. It is and it's gonna sound cheesy, but it is like a family. We are all such great friends, great people. It's just truly the best thing that I could have asked for in a journalism experience.
Playmakers, for me, it's more than just a show. You know, I'm here with some of my best friends, and it can be super serious, but it can also be super fun, and I've had some of the best times in college with these people.
It's just an opportunity to learn from your peers, from people that have been doing it, and just to get better as a journalist, content creator.
It's a friend group that I've really come to love more than just the show itself.
When I think of Playmakers, I think of not people I go to school with, but I think of family. The fact that I have these connections and relationships with people that I really care about, I think that's what Playmakers means to me.
3, 2, 1, and take care of cares up. Ready on our mic, ready on intro.
Playmakers to me is just an environment where a bunch of students who all are really passionate about the same things and are kind of in friendly competition with each other can like come together and build each other up.
It is so encouraging and powerful to work with such an amazing group of people that continue to put out content every single day, every single Friday. Everyone comes in with so much effort, so much kindness, and so much resources to give. I've learned a lot from everyone here. And just kind of getting to see us all grow throughout the year or the years for some people has been really amazing.
Playmakers means everything to me. They're my family. From sophomore year when I met everyone, I really don't remember what my life was like before it.
Playmakers is just such a great group of people. It's a great experience getting to come together with so many of my friends and put on a great show every week.
When I first got here, Playmakers was something that I could actually go to and just be myself and talk about sports with people who have the same love for sports that I do.
This is where I really found the love for sports reporting and really got to develop my skills and to get to where I am today.
My favorite part or moment of Playmakers is actually the post meetings. Being able to congratulate everyone, seeing the smile on everyone's face that, you know, you just completed a 30-minute show. It's super rewarding, that feeling. It gets me every time.
I'd say my favorite Favorite memory from Playmakers this year was just building relationships with people.
Good job, everyone.
From the moment I got onto Playmakers, everybody just embraced me with open arms, and the community that became from Playmakers is something like, those are my friends for life, and it's something that I really just cannot put into words.
I mean, I wouldn't be who I am today, not only as a journalist, but as a person without this show. The last 2 years on it have been some of the best moments of my life.
A bunch of my friends are on Playmakers. It's where I've met really all of my closest friends in the J School. So it means a lot getting to come here every Friday and just hang out with my friends and also produce really good content.
I'm so grateful for all the friendships, the opportunities it's opened for me, the experiences it's given me. It's definitely set me up to be successful past my 4 years here at KU.
Playmakers is a great group of people and journalists, specifically sports journalists, who all come together. But it's even more than like the show and the content. It's the bond and all the friendships that we've made throughout the year. So that's what it means to me.
Jacob Johnson with a FIFA World Cup update.
For me, Playmakers is like a great, Friday at, noon or whenever I'm working on my segments for the week. It's just a getaway from kind of the rest of what that week brings, whether it's tests or just other stuff. And it's just, I can just kind of focus on sports and just have fun with it.
I mean, we show up every Friday, work really hard to put a good 30-minute, show out. But it's the relationships you build along the way. I mean, these are my best friends at school.
Playmakers has allowed me this year to express so many of my creative ideas and has allowed me to connect to so many people throughout the J School.
As an underclassman, it's been great getting to be able to have the opportunities the most don't, and getting to go take advantage of them and take photos at games and experience that atmosphere.
It's taught me what it's like to be a part of a crew and to be part of a family, and I know it's kind of cliche, but that's what we are. We're with each other hours and hours throughout the week, and we become a family.
Well, as you all know, Playmakers has been around for a while, so the good thing about Playmakers is that different students get to take it over and become part of it, and everybody shapes it and shifts it a little bit.
Kansas Golf is in full swing and some new hardware.
It allows students to be part of something that is a little bit extracurricular, and the cool part is that you are around other motivated students.
All right, you got one more?
Playmakers is group work where everybody wants to be the best.
NFL Draft KU update.
Emily Sutter, what do you want to do?
Oh yeah, she's hosting.
Lauren, what would you like to do? If I had one word to describe the seniors of this year, I would definitely say leaders. They've kind of been able to pave, we had a mostly new crew this year, I would say, and so to be able to have like people that aren't relying on us as producers and then they can go to talk and help with their work is really valuable.
Pro golf.
What other seniors we got?
This class of seniors means everything to me. They were the juniors last year on my first year as a sophomore, and now I'm watching them graduate as their producer, and I am so emotional about it.
So good. I loved it. I don't have any other words.
These seniors work so hard. I could not be more blessed for seniors who came and showed up and really mentored the new people on the show, all of our rookies that joined this year. They looked up to our seniors, and even as producer, so did I, every single day and every single week.
To this group of seniors, you have been absolutely wonderful to work with. Some of you have been part of Playmakers for all 4 years. Some of you came in a little bit later along the way, but I appreciate your dedication and your commitment and the fact that you have not only raised Playmakers standing, you have helped all those who come behind you. And of course, all the seniors are great, but Lauren and Lindsay, you have been every aspect of the show, from producing it to just being a smaller part of it. We'll never forget you. You're taking part of Playmakers with you, and you've left part of it with us.
Playmakers! Great job. Pitch meeting.
When I got onto Playmakers, I feel like there was a big junior class of us that came up. And so looking at the seniors, I thought they were super wise and well knowledgeable, like Emily and Grace and Jack, Lauren, and even Luke Martin. But specifically Lindsay, that's what my senior shout out. She inspired me to be very optimistic. When we were on the plane on our way back from San Diego, she thought we were gonna crash like multiple times. So maybe just always look on the bright side of things.
Yeah, so these seniors have really shown me how much work I need to put into Playmakers, the work ethic I need to have. Everyone has a specific role and they all put so much time and effort into it every single week.
It's going to be a different show without them. We'll continue to do our thing, but they're like the foundation of the show for me.
I would say they're just people to look up to. I mean, the work that they do is so good all the time. And I mean, whenever I'm doing a package or something and I'm looking for what to do, I honestly will look at what they've done.
The seniors have just like led by example. One that stands out to me is Emily Sutter. I think her on-camera personality and the way she conducts herself and creates content and all of her stuff, it's all just the best of the best, and I think that I've learned a lot from her and taken a lot of inspiration from her work.
She is perfect all of the time, and she's just a prime example of how you want to be.
Your hard work and your charismatic personality does not go unnoticed.
She was my producer for the first ever show I was on, Good Morning KU, and she helped me build my confidence for sports reporting.
I think somebody that really stands out to me is Lindsay Ryan, because she always has a positive attitude. No matter what's going on in her personal life, she always has a smile on her face.
Somebody that I've kind of known since before I even got to KU was Lauren and Lindsay. It's kind of come full circle where I'm best friends with them now, and we work on the same show.
Watching her work ethic and watching her shoot every single football game, every single basketball game, like showing up week after week.
I have traveled all across the country with Lindsay this year. She has so much fire and her work ethic is unlike anything I've seen.
I want to shout out Grace. I would honestly say that I probably wouldn't be in sports media in general if I didn't see her really taking the initiative to get into it when she was a freshman.
She has been my TD for this past year. She's been my Robin, honestly. Being able to sit beside her and helping me TD the show, getting everything organized, because that's a really, really hard job. She has been so, so incredible.
She just goes above and beyond with everything that she does. She's so, so hardworking, and her hard work literally never goes unnoticed, and she's just someone to really look up to.
Yeah, I think Lauren's definitely impacted me. I think my favorite package that I have ever done, not just on Playmakers, but in general, was the Masters Pack that I turned. She's kind of helped me unlock a different side of making a package that I didn't really know.
I mean, Lauren and Lindsay, I mean, two of my absolute best friends. If you guys are both gonna succeed, you're gonna kill it in whatever you guys do. I wouldn't be who I am without the two of you.
I'd probably say a senior that impacted me the most was Lauren. I've known her literally since my first day at KU, and she kind of helped me last year when she was the producer of the show.
From Cedar Creek Elementary to now being here at KU with you, you've taken me under your wing.
Another senior that's had a really big impact on me is Jack Jack. Him being comfortable to talk about our shared interests, whether it's golf, music, football. We have a lot in common, and that's been kind of nice to get to know him and talk to him about those things.
Just having another, older guy on here who knows a lot about football, a lot of good ball knowledge. He just likes to share, voice his opinions and how, what we can all do to be better.
My advice for the Playmakers coming in is to just be excited about this atmosphere where you're given the chance to make mistakes. Throw out all your ideas. If there's something you want to do, your producers are more than likely to make it work. Your TD is more than likely to make it work if it's doable. So just come in with excitement, come in with creativity, and just be excited to work on such an amazing team.
I'm sure this is what everyone hears all the time, but just say yes to everything, because you're here once and you only get so many opportunities. Live in the moment, because the 4 years go by so quick, and if I could do it all over again, I would.
Be bold. Do something that no one else does. Be confident whenever you're on camera. Be confident whenever you're pitching something. And everyone's gonna love what you have to hear. If you're confident and you know what you're talking about, it's always gonna come out great.
Try things even if you don't think that's what you want to do, because I know I can speak on my behalf, and I did not see myself doing the things that I have done. As cliche as it sounds, say yes to everything, because that's how I've created so many good memories with Playmakers. I would say Playmakers takes up a lot of your time. especially if you want to get to where you want to be as a sports reporter, but it's worth to make the sacrifices for.
Savor every moment that you get with these people. Put in the effort, work hard, know that this is it. Like, if you're striving to be on Playmakers, this is it. It's so fun. It's your college experience. Make the most with the people. Get to know everybody on the crew. You know, just put your whole entire heart into it because it truly is so worth it.
We love this crew so much, and what a better send-off for our final show, guys. This is just the best day of my life ever, even though it's very sad.
Yeah. Thank you, Emma, for putting that documentary together.
Yes.
That was amazing.
That was really cool.
Just thank you, everyone. Like, we know how hard everyone here works. I'm so proud to be a part of something like this, and I can't wait to see what we all do. So
yeah, one last time, guys.
time.
Yes, here we go. It's not about the games you played, but the plays you made. Rock Chalk and